Hey, look at that, we're doing another eShop exploration video, and I figure what better time than now, we're still in the first month of the Nintendo Switch 2, we can take a look at the offerings of this brand new console. Today is June 20th, 2025, we're a couple days removed from the big Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct. There it is, I can't scroll to it for some reason. We're not, oh, there you go. We're not perfect just yet, but damn it, we're getting there. Yeah, this eShop is like so much better now. The whole like bars that are moving left and right that at the start of this video, they're not on the Switch 2. I'm just nostalgic for those, so I wanted to edit those in, because why not? Like, it's already weird that it's a red eShop and not orange. Just let me have that little bit. I miss the bars. But yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while, and the time never really came up because the original reason I did these videos was the Switch 1 eShop was just a disaster. There were so many games that I hesitate to call them games, just AI slop, adult content, just left, right, and center. You know, discounted games are showing up at the top of the best-selling charts. It was a nightmare. It was just bad, and I thought it'd be fun to explore and share that experience. And honestly, a lot of that is kind of been alleviated now because there are so many things that are just actively better. Like here, the popular recent releases section. So recent releases, if you want the AI slop, which we'll get to, it's down here under all, but up here at the top, it's like a curated list of like the big games that are kind of worth following. I mean, here we see Rido 4 times and date everything twice. So maybe not much else to choose from in this 1 week, you know, in particular, but it does say right there at the bottom, top selling titles over the last 3 days based on revenue. You may not think that's a big deal. That affects the best sellers as well, right there over the last 3 days. What makes that a big deal is there were so many garbage shovelware games that were putting themselves on 98% discount, showing up at the top of the leaderboards because people have an extra 10 cents. Why not buy a game? Now it's based on revenue, so you actually have to prove to the eShop that money is being spent to justify. And realistically, looking at this list from top to bottom, these are all Switch 2 games. Well, let's even go to the Switch 1 games. Those are all pretty solid. Those are all actual video games. So I think it's working out for them. This For You section is really cool too. Like the attempt to recommend games based on your preferences. It changes every week. I really like that. That's a fun, you know, a different, why not have an extra category, you know, and we'll see if it does a good job. I believe it's based off of, yeah, previous purchases and maybe games your friends have picked up. So let's see what the game is recommending me now. So Penny's Big Breakaway. So I have played this already on PC. I have this on Steam. I played it on my Steam Deck because I heard the Switch version was fine, but occasionally drops to 30. This is something where now I think I'm going to retroactively go back and get the Switch version because it actually runs 60 FPS the whole time on Switch 2. I do feel like a completely rejuvenated energy to pick up Switch 1 games that may have not run the greatest because they run better now. So this was a really fun game, but yeah, why not? I guess I might buy it again, I don't know. Same with Pepper Grinder. I bought this on Steam. Fantastic little 2D platformer. Blossom Tales, okay. Bakaru, fantastic game. I got the physical of that. Tunic, same thing. Tunic, is it similar to Yooka-Laylee? I guess it features a little guy going on an adventure, so that's fair enough, but Tunic's incredible game. Gunbrella, another good 2D platformer. It's just instead of playing as a little guy, you're playing as a grizzled old man with the gun that's also an umbrella. It's awesome. Bitrib Runner, do I not own? I own this. I own this. Why are you recommending it to me? To re-download. They're like, bro, you bought this. You should just play it again. Why not? Born of Bread. All right, that's a good recommendation. I wanted to play this because it's a Paper Mario kind of styled game. I heard iffy things about the performance. Maybe this is another one where it just runs better now, so that's cool. Haiku. Do I not own? I guess I own it on Steam as well because I played this. Another fun little 2D platformer. Tinykin, incredible game, very much like a Pikmin clone that's also a 3D platformer. Played this on Xbox actually. So yeah, I mean, obviously it's not going to know what games I played on other consoles, but you know, it's a pretty solid list. I'm not sure why. Not sure why Bitrib Runner's here. It's a great game though. That's a pretty solid list. You can tell I have a type, and it mostly is just games featuring little fellas, little guys, little girls, little blocky creatures, and they go on quests. So you know, it's got that part right. And I'm recording this on the 20th, so it'll change tomorrow. How exciting! I can't wait. So I would like to assume that going forward, there's of course still going to be garbage that shows up on the eShop, but I hope that it's just going to be a generally better experience as the months and years go on. So, you know, clearly I'm not going to be doing this on a regular basis, but let's see what we have coming out recently and what's coming out very soon. So we already scrolled through the populars. This kind of came up out of nowhere, and that's really cool. I forgot this happened on PC. I thought it was already on Switch. Maybe it's a different Backyard Baseball. I honestly don't remember. I just remember this making headlines a few months or a year ago. This was the game I actually played as a kid. I did actually play this. I owned this game on my Windows PC back in the day. Pablo Sanchez, the MVP. I don't know how this could work on controller, and it's also a Switch 1 game, not a Switch 2 game, so no mouse support, at least not yet. This touchscreen, so that can get the job done. But I mean, Backyard Baseball's kind of sick. I love me a good arcadey baseball game. So if this is a good version of the game, I'm down. Oh yeah, another thing they changed is you can't go up to change to look at everything the publisher put out. You have to now scroll down to here, which I guess is fine. Oh, this is all they've put out? What a crazy lineup Mega Cat Studios has. Okay. Well, Backyard Baseball should be good. I'll probably give that. Oh yeah, you can also wish list games via a button. I can actually go back here and wish list, unwish list right there. Oh, I love this eShop so much. All right, here we go. All right, we're back to the slop. Real estate simulator from bum to millionaire. Let's see, this is the first on the list. Yeah, okay, let's just, what are we cooking up? Okay. Yeah, can we... So, from the little bit that I was still exploring the eShop before I got a Switch 2, there were so many of these, like, job simulator type games coming out. I feel bad even saying job simulator, because that's actually a good game. That's a good VR game. This is like a handful. So is this the same guy? Does this person... I hesitate to say company. Oh, God. God, it's gross. And the thing is that there's no way that's like the only one. Here, this is more, here's more AI. Well, okay, so that looks like AI. It could be AI's getting better because the windows in the back, they're all a little bit more straight lines, but I'm more inclined to just assume this is all AI. And then it's just a find the cat game. I'm sure there's plenty of those that exist. Pool Fever, it's a bundle. Okay, that's a pool game. Wait, the original Morhoon? Like Chicken Shoot and Morhoon Remake. Oh my god. What? No shot. They've got the classic. They ported the original Chicken Shoot game, like old PC to Switch. That's... I don't want to say that's amazing. I just think that's funny. I'm aware about Morhoon Remake because I actually own the game on PS5 physically because for some reason the back of the box features a Switch controller instead of a PlayStation controller, and that's just funny. Because of course this franchise of all would have a screw up like that. So okay, here's the old crappy graphics, I guess. And then I guess gotta beat the game to unlock Remake. And then it looks... I guess it, by definition, looks different. Oh god, it looks like a weird mobile port too, because the bottom left has a pause button, like a physical... Dude, that's... God. Why are there so many... Why are there so many of these stupid-ass games? I don't understand. Morhoon Kart. Oh my god. Yo, remakes... Wait, so we already have Morhoon Remake. So is this the same? That looks like the same game, but no pause menu on the button on the bottom left. It's on the top right now. So UI is slightly different. It's definitely a different code, but then it's just the same. So the Switch has two ways to access Morhoon Remake. We have Traps and Treasures 1, 2, and 3, a whole trilogy. I believe these are 2D platformers. God. I gotta make a video on these. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, there you go. There's the first one. Here's the first one. Crappy visual novel, AI art. Oh boy, there's probably many. Prehistoric Gal. It's weird that I'm actually pointing this out, but I think this is a sequel. I think this is actually a Prehistoric Man game. This shows you how much I actually follow the eShop. I'm pretty sure there's a Prehistoric Man game. Ratalaika Games is also an insane publisher. Holy, 339 games. I can't even be bothered to actually find it, but I think that's a sequel, so that's kind of neat. It's just, I've mentioned before that I do have a slight fascination with just these basic, bare bones, cheap 2D platformers on this console. Obviously you don't go in expecting a mind-blowing experience, but there are so many to choose from. And I don't know, I'm such a platformer simp that I could see myself actually having a good time with this. So that shows you where I'm at and how I spend my money. There you go, Prehistoric Gal. I guess, what's the button? X? Yeah, sure. At some point I'll do it, why not? Raido I'm very excited about. You know, that's Raido's an actual video game, so it's not like I can say too much about it without like making some SMT fans upset, because I actually don't know much about Raido specifically, but I'm trying to get more into the SMT franchise, and I'm hearing good things about this remaster, especially the Switch 1 version. Apparently the Switch 1 version actually runs at 60 FPS on Switch 2, so I'm not sure which version I'll go with yet, but that's cool. Chronicles of the Wolf, man, okay, so we're actually hitting a lot of decent looking games. This is like a Castlevania clone, like a full-on 2D Castlevania clone. I heard decent things about that. I will say one thing that's nice about the eShop like loading faster is before, at the very least, I'd sit on these boxes and wait for screenshots to pop up, but now the video, like the trailer, properly loads up instantaneously, which is like a blessing and a curse, because like I kind of want to just see what the game looks like, but then I have to wait for like the Switch snap to happen every time. That's such a minor thing at the end of the day, but ultimately this is a lot better. Ooh, We Fit visual novel, I guess? I'm seeing a ton of these Korean drone flying tour things. I'm pretty sure it's just a video of a drone flyover, and then you can mess with the speed of the video playback. It's giving big Wii U Street, whatever it was called, on the Wii U vibes. It's only $1, so I don't know if I can be super upset about it. It's just so lazy. That text, that's just basic ass Photoshop, and you don't even put the same like filters on the flying tour border as you do the Korean drone. This is dumb and stupid. Arcade Archives is still kicking it. I love that. Bag Hero. This looks like a Survivors, like a Vampire Survivors-ish kind of game. Those are always a decent time. Yes, okay, this is what I wanted to talk about. So I saw this on the coming soons when I first accessed the eShop. So Evel Knievel, and then yeah, down here, Finnegan Fox and Cornhole. Dude, so many people are gonna not have a single clue as to why this is hilarious to me, but I think I mentioned this in an eShop disaster video late last year or 2 years ago, I forget when, but the Intellivision Amico, that's a rabbit hole everybody should go down for just a damn funny time. Those three games, Cornhole, Finnegan Fox, and Evel Knievel, were all slated to be Intellivision Amico exclusives, and stupid-ass Tommy Tallarico said that those games can only run due to the power of the Intellivision Amico. He's a dumbass. And hey, look at that. Now we have these three games readily available on the Switch. That's just like a Happy Wheels kind of game. Cornhole's Cornhole for $15, that's insane. And then Finnegan Fox is just funny because this is actually a remake of an existing Switch game called Fox and Forests, and it's just, instead of pixel work, it's like hand-drawn, I guess. I don't know, it's drawn artwork. And if it is in fact the same exact game, cool, but I think the pixel art looks a lot better. So it's like Morhoon, we have the same game on the eShop twice, but slightly different. And it's just so funny to me that it was meant to be an Intellivision Amico game, so. There you go. Screw you, Tommy T, you big idiot. Bloom Paradise. That looks like art. All right. Oh, that's just a Bubble Bobble clone. Like even down to the extend letters on the left. That's just a Bubble Bobble clone. I guess. Oh, and it looks like you have to run across the floor to plant flowers. I'm using my deductive skills. There's a percentage meter on the top, and then I'm seeing a ton of flowers. So you got to run across every tile of the ground. I could be, 559 is a little steep, I think, but okay, sure. I've already passed three lovely H games. Tanks, but no tanks. Okay. Oh, it's just a Wii Tanks clone? Sure, I kind of just like the name. That's a decent name. Yo, they got Nif Nif on this? I can't believe they put Nif Nif on the Switch, and they're not hyping this. Oh wait, oh, this actually has art. I was expecting it to just be flat garbage, but is this like? Oh, and there's gardening too. Maybe there's a reason why this game is actually $20. I may just be talking smack. Exploring the eShop still just brings out the worst in me, but you know, I still like to be optimistic. That looks like it could be decent. And there's a demo? Alright, that might actually be a video game. Wait, Age Solitaire? Secret Deck Edition. This is... Pull an ace out of your pocket and check what challenge. This is the stupidest thing in the world. I just can't believe it. People have let me know that the H word, which is I feel weird saying on microphone, but is not inherently the worst word ever that could get you demonetized. But even still, I just can't believe they allow that on the eShop. It's absurd. It's absurd to me. Man, these recents. You know, if I'm missing out on anything that's like actually a decent game, by all means let me know. Like Lost in Random: The Eternal Die, I've heard decent things about. I still need to play the first one. So I'm sure that's a game. There's an H collection for $2, 95% off. See, on the previous eShop, that would just be at the top of the leaderboards. Now they have to work for it. What a shame. Got another tank game that's a side scroller, and we have a not Tetris game. Oh, it's Ratalaika once again. Ratalaika is definitely one of the companies of all time. I think I can say that much. Oh, okay, we got Suika, but with uneven shaped PNGs of different animals. Okay, excellent. Pixel cross stitch. Is that just making pixel art? I can see the potential in that. Dude, I feel like such a clown. I for like the first day or two, the Tung Tung Sahur memes were popping up. I thought it was just kind of funny. And then it became such overused garbage, and now all this AI kind of generated slop is popping up, and now I'm sick of it. I thought for like a day as a Twitter meme, I was getting a chuckle out of it, and now I hate it. Now I hate it so much. There's another one. I was ready to cut, but there's a stupid another one. Body cam, but it's cats? Cat body cam game? Huh. The problem is that's not the worst idea in the world, a first-person cat game, but I'm never gonna trust with that art. So you shot yourself in the foot, but that's not the worst idea in the world. I'll give you that. Oh no. Oh no. I think I bought one of these for another eShop video, and they're just trucking along. This is a remaster? Okay. Oh wait, they added more so I bought one of these. I wanted to do a video at some point of some of these because it's funny, and it was on like when it was on a mega sale. And like because I was like, there's no way this can really be that bad if it's just like a golf game. Like you can't really slip a lot of adult stuff into this. And sure enough, it's just like a really bad golf game. But the downloadable content I guess I already have. So I guess like I swear to God, I didn't buy this recently, I promise you. But I guess now they're just rebundling old existing DLC. 3 amazing girls that'll cheer you up after a hard day at work. All right, maybe one day there's still a video to be made about all these. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy my Switch 2 and not pull myself into madness. This is interesting too. I guess Hat in Time had the same idea to rebundle everything, to have it pop up on the recents of the Switch eShop again. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I have the DLC because I used to own the physical of it. The problem is the Switch version of A Hat in Time is not that great, and I don't think this is one that is like perfect on Switch 2. I think texture works are still like very bad because they had to reduce it so much for the Switch. It'd be nice to get a Switch 2 version of this game because Hat in Time's phenomenal, but Switch is not the way to play it, sadly. Ooh, Squeakross. Okay, so as you can see, I own this. I was given a copy by the publisher, and I'll talk about it now. There's gonna be an indie video that I'm gonna make hyping this up also, but I love this game. This is just Picross, but everything you build is like a piece of furniture that you can then build your rat of choice. You can build your rat and then build their house with the stuff that you build from the Picross puzzles. That's awesome. I love it. That's a great game. If that doesn't immediately sell you, I don't know what will. But Squeakcross, really fun game. It's really, really fun. One of the better Picross games, I would argue. Oh boy, okay. Dude, there's so much. Oh my god, this is rough. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of these, like, for a while there were these AI slop visual. That's okay. All right. Okay. All right. Bro, you should get sued. What are we doing here? Oh, and here you go. We're at the Switch 2 launch. See, I'm a psychopath who actually owns Mario Kart physically, not digitally, so that's why it doesn't say purchase, like my money well spent Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour. That's that's how I spend my money. All the big launch games. Eventually, I do want to play Hitman and Kunitsugami. But that time will tell. I've already spent a lot of money on the Switch 2 launch. Puyo Tetris 2S and Sonic X Shadow Generations. That's dumb with the no upgrade path thing. So, that's a whole video in and of itself, I would argue. Okay, yeah, now we're just stumbling across a few games that I saw right before I got my Switch 2. Here's another really cool looking Picross game. I believe this is a VTuber. I don't know anything about this one, but I from what I saw about this trailer, this Picross game actually looked kind of neat, because I guess this one is big into classical art. So all the Picross pieces you do are like really good museum pieces. There's full art for all of the pieces that you end up making, and it just seems like a really cool take on Picross, and it's by the official guys. It's by Jupiter, and they make all of the Picross games. So, you got a few of them. I need to catch up. There was a Doraemon one? Bro, I need to really pick up. Yeah, that was good. And then there's the one non-Picross game that they made, which is also good. But, I'm a big fan. Even though I don't play every single one of these, I love Picross, and I'm glad they still make them. So, very cool. I will pick that one up at some point. Oh, a Switch 2 game kind of showed up even further down on the list. How is that? It is June 5th. That's the date. Just maybe June 5th had a lot of games on it, I guess. The further on I scroll, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Seems like a lot of companies, I guess rightfully so, we're slowing down. Okay, there you go. There's GameCube. We're slowing down leading into the Switch 2. We are just getting a lot of this AI garbage. I'm not immediately spotting any game that's like really worth a damn that I should look at. Here's another stupid supermarket simulator. There's a billion of those now. You know what? Let's stop with this one, because that is another game I own on Steam, and it's cool. Pinball Spire. This is cool because it's a pinball dungeon crawler. Because, why not? It gave me big Yoku's Island Adventure vibes, which was another pinball game that was more than just a pinball game, and I'm sure there have to be more out there. Very clearly there's like a desire for this, but I have this on Steam, and it's really cool, and if we end on the recents on anything that's worth a damn, it would be this. So, recommend Pinball Spire if you like pinball games. But now, we're gonna check out what's on the Coming Soon tab. Alright, so this could be good, this could be bad. We still have an issue when it comes to, you can see there's some slop here already, but more games don't even show up on the Coming Soons and just pop up on the recents, so this won't even be the full extent of all the garbage that's going to be coming out in the near future, but I would like to think our hit rate is going to be a lot higher. Like what is Dentist Bling Science Edition? This looks like the stupid foot simulator game that I did for a video a long time ago, and so I hate you. There you go. Here's more slop. It's also by Cubic Games. I noticed the logo twice. It's just Cubic Games. What about you? Cubic Games. That's incredible. What about you? Okay, Cubic Games once again. You? Okay, not Cubic Games, but it's also Agent 07, not 007. Just a single O. Are you? Yabai Games. Okay, that looks like a video game. You know what? This looks like a video game. I don't immediately hate that, but Cubic Games. Holy, this is Police Simulator and Critical Strike and it really is the whole title. Police Simulator and Critical Strike and Hunter Simulator and Warfront Tactis Shooter and Simulator Bundle. Oh, the actual art on the thing actually says Tactis. Is it meant to be? Is it meant to be Warfront Tactis? No, that's Tactics. You really just committed to it by screwing up and you're like, I can't change that back. We're just gonna stick to it. I don't even see Warfront Tactics on the... Oh wait, no, there it is. It's the second one with that terrible font. Wow. And it looks bad. $30! Oof. Oh god, simulator. Here you go. Here's a video game. This looks cool. Kind of like eerie, ominous, maybe kind of creepy platformer-ish vibes where you play as a puppet. And yeah, it seems kind of odd. Like, it gives me big, what was the name? Puppeteer on PS3, because obviously it's a puppet. So instead of playing as the puppet itself, you play as the strings that are controlling it. And it looks like it has some good potential. I don't know. I need to follow it. That's why it's on the wish list. But I guess it's actually coming out soon. So very cool. Very cool. Oh, Ruffy and the Riverside. I want to talk about this now. I think by the time you guys are watching this, I'm allowed to talk about it. But I did get a early copy of this game for PS5. And I've been playing it. I put some time into it and it's really fun. It's actually a really fun 3D platformer. As I mentioned before, my fascination with little guy games, that's a little guy. It's really cool. The whole idea is like, you can pull the material out of one object and throw it onto another. And there's a lot of puzzle opportunities that come with that. Plus the platform mechanics are just pretty solid. A lot of collectibles going on. The vibe is super nice and bouncy. Yeah, I am really digging my time with it, and I'm excited to put more time into it. I can't vouch for the Switch version or how it runs on Switch 2. I don't know, but on PS5 it works pretty good. I think I was still just skeptical about Switch 1 games on Switch 2 when I requested a code, but regardless, really fun game. He's supposed to be a bear. That's the one thing I'm still hesitant on. He really doesn't give off a bear vibe to me, but if I just look at him as a little fur guy, then I enjoy it a little bit more. But fun game. Dude, a $7 spot the difference game? Are you kidding me? $7? That's $7. That's insane. Like you can actually, I don't know. That just seems insane for $7. I don't know. Like, you have these things for $1. That like almost kind of makes sense to me. $7 for that's nuts, I think. Oh my god, this art. Okay, Cult versus Gal. Oh boy. Oh, is this like a Doom and Wolfenstein clone? Oh baby, this gal doesn't mess around when it comes to cults. I mean, I got that. That's the title of the game. So oh, this is Saki Hell Smasher Daigo Quinn? I'm not sure how to properly say that. Old school FPS with high octane action. If only there was a trailer to sell me on the high octane action. Sadly, I guess I'll never know. Oh, hold on. Okay. Is there a trailer on this one? No. Okay, it's only on the Japanese eShop. There'll be a trailer playing now anyway. Sushi versus Burger Race. Listen, all right. I want this game to, I would have assumed otherwise that this game was going to be terrible, but watching the footage of it, it doesn't look that bad. The idea of just like Japanese food, I guess, versus American food and everything is just a cart. It doesn't look like the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying like, watch out Mario Kart. I'm more so saying, watch out Garfield Kart 2, I think is the more apt comparison. I might actually pick this up, I don't know. Wishlisted. Crayon Dino. Oh my god, someone's making a new Colored Dinosaur? Oh boy, okay. Oh wait, Mato Monogatari? Oh, that's actually kind of sick. If you don't know what this is a Puyo Puyo dungeon crawling RPG. Yeah, I guess back on the old computer days. I believe there may be Genesis ones or Mega Drive ones. There's a couple of these, and I learned about this because there's actually a brand new one coming out on Switch that I am actually excited about because I just love Puyo. Had no idea there were Puyo RPGs this whole time. Is this in English? There's no way. If they're localizing this for the first time, that would be really... No, okay. The main game and gallery screen are in Japanese, but menu screens and how to play are in English. I still might. I mean, it's, They don't even show any battles or whatnot. There is battling, I'm pretty sure, at least in the new one. We'll wishlist it. I mentioned before I'm kind of interested in the Egg console games because it's just ports of old MSX and old PC games, so That's cool. Bringing that out and making that available, that's kind of cool. Oh man, another banger, Tomodachi Life. Not Tomodachi Life, oh my god, Tamagotchi Plaza, close enough, right? Listen, all right? My only interest with this game specifically is the Switch 2 edition because they introduced, I think it's 3 new minigames that use the mouse mode of the Joy-Cons. That's all I'm interested in. I do like Tamagotchi. I know nothing about, I guess, modern Tamagotchi, but it's also a minigame collection, which I could get a kick out of, but it's the mouse mode stuff I'm into, so I might actually be picking up the physical import version of that. So there you go. Why not? More minigame collections, right? We're kind of back to the Wii days, but I love that. Gimmicky minigame collections, I'm all about it. Oh yeah, this is cool too. They separated by month now. They didn't really need to because they still put the dates on there, but still a nice thing to see. There's another retro game collection, the Irem collection. There's a few volumes. I believe this is 3. There's supposed to be up to 5. I just love when old games get thrown back out into, you know, a main accessible eShop. Oh, Tony Hawk. Wait, Missile Command. Has this been here and I haven't noticed it? There's a new Missile Command? Oh, that's like a weird... Oh, this is weird. This is Missile Command? Atari's on something crazy. Atari's been so wild with their IP lately. I don't know about Mighty Yell. I've heard of 13 AM Games. I'm not sure. That's one I'll keep my eyes out on because Atari's been doing some crazy stuff lately. Can I go release date? Missile Command, iRobot, I've seen looked kind of fun. Yeah, Atari collections. Yeah, Yars Rising was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. Some of these games I also own on Steam, like Mr. Run and Jump, that's a really good game. Yeah, Atari's lineup. Whew, Bubsy Paws on fire. Whew. Whew. Most of these games came out within like the last like year and a half, 2 years. So, Atari's going crazy right now. Oh, wait. Ooh. Ooh, that has a cool style. Is it Metroidvania? The right screen kind of looks Metroidvania, yeah, but the screen's not changing anytime. $20. Apocalyptic. Narrative, exploration, and platform game. Okay. Alright. You got me. Hog tie. Oh no. Oh, that poor pig. Oh, we actually got a trailer. Hog tie. Huh. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. So you connect to the pig, and then your movements also move the pig. Oh, and it moves items? Wait, okay, hold up. Oh, wait, and then you... Oh. That doesn't look bad. That actually looked kind of neat. Oh, these screenshots are compressed to all hell. That actually looks kind of cool. Oh, Y brought me all the way back. No, I want a wishlist Hogtied. Damn, okay. You know what? That didn't actually look all that bad. That's a pretty neat take on just a typical, like, grid-based puzzle game idea. So you're tied to the pig, and then your movements follow, or their movements follow you if you're tied to them. And then you can, like, ricochet items off the rope. That's kind of cool. I'm into it. Oh, this is Flynn's Arcade. Flynn's Arcade pumps out a lot of pretty fun, bite-sized arcade games. Yeah, so this is, I think I've already seen this. It's like a co-op platformer Donkey Kong 3 mechanics where you can shoot up. That's just straight up Donkey Kong. I'm also just on the lookout for more easily accessible co-op games. Flynn's Arcade's been a really good publisher. Yeah, Donut Dodo's sick, Cash Cow is sick, Murtop is really fun. Oh wow, they put out more than I thought. Yeah, I'm into this. That I'm definitely into. Tony Hawk. Patapon still being on here is crazy. I'm gonna be importing the physical of that one. Neon Noodles? What's Neon Noodles? I can barely tell. What? Even watching the trailer, I can't fully grasp. What's happening here. Oh, it's you set. Oh, you set a bunch of automated puzzles. Automate recipes for greedy clients. Whoa, this looks like it could be deep. Oh my god. It doesn't look like it's completely unmanageable, but there's... Whoa, there's a lot going on. Whoa. That could be cool. East Asia Soft? Okay. That could use a demo, I think, but that's kind of cool. We're skipping over all the simulator garbage. Shadow Labyrinth looks really awesome. Creepy Pac-Man. I want to talk about this real quick. This has no obligations where like I got a code or anything of the sort, but Miscellaneous A Tiny Tale. It's like a modern take on Chibi Robo. And just for that, like, dude, that alone to me is like a selling point. Like, look at that delicious looking creature. That looks awesome. Yeah, you can customize your little robot. This is a game that I saw clips of early on, and I was like, this looks awesome. This looks incredible, and I haven't really been watching anything since because I really want to go into this, you know, knowing next to nothing. But it's coming out sooner than I thought. And so if it runs well on Switch 2, I am into this day one. Look at him. That's such a good character design, too. The heart of Chibi Robo is back. Oh, damn it. Why does this racing game actually have decent graphics? The fur texture kind of goes hard on Etta. I mean, these screenshots look super compressed, but the lighting ain't bad. Is that $40? Oh my god. Switch 1 game, too, not even Switch 2. No Sleep for Kaname Date. I am a big fan of, well, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. I'm an enjoyer of the the Somnium Files games, so getting a third game, I'm interested in that, especially since the first 2 games actually didn't run well on Switch 1. There's a Switch 1 version. Switch 2 version should be the way to go, I would assume, but time will tell. Oh, Wander Stars is here! Dude, I haven't thought about this game in a minute. There's a trailer, too. So this, from my knowledge, is, yeah, artistically, it's based on, like, 90s anime, which, if you strive for that and actually hit it, it's incredible. So I love this style so much, but then I believe it's just a RPG battle system, and that's it, just a battle system. But yeah, you put words together to make your moves, and that's it. Like, that's just kind of the whole game. So I don't know how much you can get out of this, but yeah, you can befriend characters. Dude, yeah, the Super Sentai friends you can build. Like, oh, that style's fantastic. Oh, this has been on my Steam wishlist for a while. It's coming out on Switch? Hell yeah. We got a Madden game coming. That's the first Madden game on Nintendo in years. I think the Switch 1 didn't even get one, so that's kind of a big deal for somebody. I'm assuming no one watching, but let me know otherwise. Story of Seasons, Kirby and the Forgotten Land Switch 2, you already know I'm gonna be there day one. Shinobi I'm excited about. Daemon X Machina I'm actually kind of interested in, you know, because first game was kind of decent, so why not a second one? Shootin' Order. Okay, I gotta talk about this real quick, because this game, its existence is blowing my mind. So there's gonna be a big video that I'm gonna do on this channel soon on a recent game from this year called The 100-Line Last Defense Academy. It's an incredible visual novel slash tactical RPG. One of the greatest visual novels I think of all time, if I'm being honest with you. And the crazy thing is it's like handled by the Danganronpa creators, as well as I believe the Zero Escape writer had a part in it. But that game is still brand new. That came out this year. Shootin' Order is also by the Danganronpa writer, which is, I don't know why that's so soon. It's a different publisher, I think, right? This is Spike Chunsoft, and 100-Line was not. But what's interesting about this, so if you like visual novels already, this should already be on your radar. But what's interesting about this is the whole story is, okay, you're dead, of course, you gotta find out who killed you. It's a trope that's existed for a while. But all the people you interrogate, these 5 suspects, you do it in the form of, yeah, 5 different genres. So depending on the character you attempt to go for, you do it in a different genre of adventure game. So we got, yeah, mystery story for that one. This one is an escape game, first-person escape game, which is kind of cool. Multi-ending, multi-path novel. Okay. This 4th one, a dating sim. Why not? Yeah, sure. And this 5th one is, yeah, stealth action horror. And that's just such a unique and original idea, and I do like the style. I like that it's not the Danganronpa style. You know, it's just something different. So this is definitely on my radar. As far as I know, there's no physical of it, which is what I'm really hoping for. But if that's the case, this is definitely on my radar. I kind of trust the Danganronpa writer, you know, a good bit. So this should be another cool one. Oh, we got a new Bratz game coming. Tawa and the Guardians, I think, was shown off at that Summer Game Fest, I believe. Looked fine. Pokemon and Metroid Prime 4, which, yes, at the time of this video, still no date. But I'm excited for Pokemon. I already loved Legends Arceus, and now this one will run at like an actual frame rate. And it's coming out on my actual birthday. Comes out October 16th. That's my actual birthday. So that is pretty sick. So yeah, that's the end of the coming soons. Oh, dude, and that's right. When you go on the wish list, you can actually just have it be all the games that are on sale now, which is, oh god, that's so good. I still love checking websites like Deku Deals because you get to see like the line graph of deals and whatnot, but this is just such an easily more accessible place. Oh, Cozy Stitch. This looked fun. Well, I don't know about fun, just looked relaxing. Dang, I might actually pick that up. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this, you know, very first of, I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. Again, quite frankly, a lot of the reasons I did it the first time on Switch 1 was because it was a nightmare. It was such a disaster, and like a lot of the bad, dumb games are still happening, but they have done a decent bit to make sure that it's not gonna be as bad, and it's certainly not as bad. I didn't realize the download game thing is just here as a ticker now. Look at that, people are buying Backyard Baseball. That's awesome. Yeah, this eShop is good. We'll see if we return to this again, but I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Pizza Tower. Hell yeah, dude.